What is up, YouTube? We are finally back in the gym. We are starting the prep for the pro debut. This is the prep where your boy is gonna get humble. This is the prep where I'm fighting against gods. All right, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna make sure that we're gonna be working on all my weak body parts. So it's gonna be a full body workout. We're gonna start with chest, we're gonna do back, and we're gonna do a little bit of shoulders. This workout is really gonna work on my thickness just to make sure I'm good in the thicker parts to compete against pros. Let's get to it. All right, boys, so the first exercise of this workout, we're doing incline Smith machine press. The reason why we're starting with incline is because I'm really lacking on my upper chest, and to have a good men's physique, you need a thick upper chest. If you haven't seen my last video, I'm talking about everything that you need to be a good pro for men's physique. Please check out that video. But yeah, we're starting with this. We're only doing 2 sets. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm utilizing those 2 sets properly. Sometimes where I kind of fuck up during my sets is at the end, I do a bit of half reps just because I think that I'm done. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to literally kill the set, and at the end, try to do partials. And if I can't get the bar up, Mark's gonna have to help me. Good. In airplane drops. So boys, we started prep at 20 weeks out, and I will be honest with you guys, I took picture in a different light just to see how I actually really looked, and I looked a lot worse than I expected. We pushed the growth season to the max, really listened to my coach. I did everything, follow the plan. If you follow the growth season, I was dying with the food, and my physique was just bodybuilding fat. So at 20 weeks out, I took pictures and I'm like, this is really not good. So I told the coach, I really want to get lean fast. Like, I hate how I look, I hate how I feel, etc. So he created a new diet. I'm eating a lot less calories. I'll do a full day of eating very, very soon. And I'm eating a lot less and I'm feeling a lot better. We're 16 weeks out. Things are starting to look men's physique. Starting to get my abs back, starting to get more detail. Still not where I would like to be, of course, 16 weeks out, that's how it should be. But now things are starting to flow properly, and I'm extremely excited that I'm not eating a ton of food anymore. I feel my workouts are getting good. They're getting even better because I'm not out of breath all the time. Sleep is amazing now. So your boy is living the dream right now, boys. This prep is gonna be something special. I'm gonna try something different with this prep. I don't know if I'm gonna say it, but I'm not gonna say it in the first video. I'm gonna keep it, if I do really well at the show, I'll tell you guys the secrets, but if I don't, we'll cut that out. But yeah, we're gonna try something different. We're gonna bring a tight look because last year I looked pretty bad in terms of conditioning, and I don't ever want that to happen, especially in the pros, or else I get last place and my heart's gonna be like, so we're gonna make sure we look nice, juicy, and shredded. I think that was the last rep. That was good. Did you help me at the end? It's not my good angle. No, not the left side. No, the left side. I felt it too at the end. I'm like, oh shit, but wasn't enough. I felt that way. It was a pretty decent set. I feel like my strength is slowly creeping back up, which is nice. I feel every rep is nice and smooth. I feel have more power. So this is a good place to be for 16 weeks out. Second exercise, we're gonna do flat dumbbell press. The goal of this exercise is to get at least 15 reps. That's what I tell myself every time, and I always end up at 12, sometimes 10 reps because I try to go a little bit too heavy. The coach wants me to do more reps just so I have no chance of injuries. So we're gonna try to do that. Put the ego on the side and use lighter weights. But going under the 100s feels a bit weird. There's many ways to do flat dumbbell presses, elbow wise. I see a lot of people putting their elbow extremely inward. If you do that, just know that you're gonna use a lot of triceps. Yes, it's good for injury prevention, but you're not isolating your chest as much. The higher you go, the higher you're gonna isolate your chest. But the higher you go, the more chance of injury you can have. So just find a sweet spot where you can feel your chest, not too much your tricep, and really get a nice and thicker chest. Gonna try to get 15, perfect form. Oh, I think that was actually 15. But according to the way that I usually count, I had taxes, I had a lot of things, but I do feel I did 15 reps, which is okay. Not too bad, not too bad. We're in a good spot. If I say 15 reps, might be 12, might be 17. Depends who's doing the presses. Depends a lot of things. It's not just black and white, folks. One thing that I like about not counting my reps is that I can really and truly focus on my form and not trying to get somewhere. So every rep has more quality, more meaning behind. This set felt amazing. Last set, like I was trying to get 15. Didn't think too much about my form, and I feel like the set was here, this one was there. So I gotta focus on focusing on what matters and not just numbers.
So 2 chicken rice and then...
All right, boys, so we took a good rest, talked to a natural athlete who looks amazing. Just doesn't have quite the mindset yet, so fires me up. Fucking crazy genetics. All right, I gotta get my workout in. So usually the coach wants me to do weighted dips, but I'm too weak to do weighted dips or I'm just too fat. Either of. So what I'm gonna do is try to get as many reps as I can. Trying to get, I'm not gonna say a number, I'm just gonna do quality reps. That was a good set. Felt like I almost passed out. Felt like I did something crazy. I don't know how many reps I did. The quality of doing dips, full range in motion, good contraction at the top. It's hard to beat this exercise. If you want a nice fuller chest, especially at the bottom part, this needs to be in your workout. That's gonna be it for chest. Usually I like to do an extra exercise just on my right chest because my symmetry is kind of off, but I feel like this workout has taken way too long, so I gotta get moving. I'm losing the momentum here. All right, boys, so we're done for chest. We did the upper, we did the middle, we did the lower. Now we're doing back. We're doing the thickness, and then we're gonna do thickness lower with my erectors. So this is probably the best machine to get a thicker upper back. If you have this machine at your gym, you're gonna be good. If you don't, sucks to be you. So this machine, what's annoying is for me, it goes a lot into my bicep. But the wider I go, the less bicep engagement I get. So in the end, if you have the same problem as me, like having your biceps engage everything you do, because I had a little injury in here, going wider will help you isolate your back a little bit more, but you'll have to go, less heavy. If you have this machine, don't focus on the weight, focus on the stretch and the squeeze, you're gonna look good. Like the weight. Focusing on the stretch, like extremely going on the stretch, very important. And really try to go all the way up, but don't hold a second when you're all the way up because you will feel your bicep being engaged. At the end of this exercise, what you can do, partial shrugs. I try to do it, but I only got like 2-3 reps. Maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't, but at least try to get there. That went heavy quick. drop the weight, do one more set. I feel like this is where my back grows. Second exercise for back. What we're gonna do is thickness for the erectors. So I'm gonna do some hyperextensions, not a lot of reps, just like 10 to 12 reps, just so I can pinpoint in my mind where I need to focus on. And then I'm doing some rack pulls. It's a machine rack pulls to really focus on my lower back. And also at the end of the contraction, I'm gonna bring my scapula back together, which is gonna work a little bit on my upper back as well. This is beauty for men's physique and beauty for my physique that I need a thicker back. So a little bit of that, and I destroy myself with this afterwards. All right, boys, we are fried from doing some rack pulls. Now we're doing shoulders. Gonna do shoulder press. I used to work out at home, so I haven't done a lot of machine shoulder press. So this is pretty much, it feels new to me. So the weight's gonna be extremely low, trying to get the contraction engaged. I was supposed to do calves, but I feel like I wanted to do a superset, but the machine is taken, so we'll see. Maybe we're gonna do calves at home or after this exercise, just because Mark has been here for at least 4 hours filming for me. I can't have him for like 6. It takes 2 hours to do calves minimum. So let's do shoulder presses. All right, boys, little tip for shoulder press. Focus on getting a full range of motion, which means going pretty much at your chin level, doing a full range of motion all the way up. Make sure your elbow is not too much forward, or else you're not gonna isolate your shoulder blades too much. You're gonna have a lot of triceps in there. Yeah, it's good for injury prevention, but flare the elbow a little bit so you can just really put more pressure into your side delts and your front delts. So if you do that, let's say if you do this right here, not isolating the muscle as much as you could. Go a little bit outward, gonna feel your shoulder blades a lot more. Give that a try. I said I wasn't going for reps, but I'm going for reps on the first set. I just want to see where I stand. Will I be able, am I in the 8 reps? Am I in the 10? Or am I slowly getting 12 reps here? If I do 6, we're gonna cut the video short. If we get to 12, we're talking business. We're almost there. Good enough. That was 6. For sure. Boom. We're 90. That was a secret jutsu. It's forbidden. Too much Naruto. All right, boys, so now we finished shoulders. Gonna do 4 sets on calves. After that, gonna eat. Well, actually, I have a pre-post workout drink, and that's pretty much it. So the workouts are all about focusing on my weak body parts for this prep, making sure I look nice and clean on stage. Really gonna focus on having a good conditioning on stage this year. That's the only thing I'm focusing on, is improving my package from last year. And my package last year was, my back had a lot of problems. This year, the goal is to fix all those problems. In 2 weeks, I'm gonna go train with Chris. So I'm gonna be motivated, seeing the best in the world training. So I'm gonna be like, damn, I'm a pussy, I got it fired up. And then we're gonna be locked in for prep. Thank you guys for tagging along the journey. Catch you in the next one. So is this how you do calves?